We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
The Middle East ceasefire ends, Russia attacks homosexuals, McDonald's burgers get a makeover, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The week-long Gaza truce expired Friday, and Israel said its military has resumed airstrikes against Hamas. Talks aimed at a new ceasefire continue, as about 140 hostages remain in Gaza out of the 240 people Hamas fighters kidnapped in their deadly October 7th raid in southern Israel. Hamas leaders said they were still interested in a truce. Hamas broke the ceasefire with multiple attacks over the past week, including one in which at least 3 people were killed in a shooting at a Jerusalem bus stop, fueling concerns of mounting violence outside of Gaza. Hamas has claimed responsibility for the shooting. Television actress Juliana Margulies took aim at college kids using they-them pronouns who've been marching in solidarity with Hamas, saying they'd be the first to be beheaded if they were ever in Gaza. Margulies, who has been outspoken about anti-Semitism, went viral Thursday among her critics offended by comments she made on the Backroom podcast last week, after host Andy Ostroy said there would be a bigger uproar if the wrong pronouns were used on a college campus. It's those kids who are spewing anti-Semitic hate that have no idea if they stepped foot in an Islamic country. These people who want us to call them they, them, or whatever they want us to call them. It's those people that will be the first people beheaded and their heads played with as a soccer ball, like a soccer ball on the field, Margulies said. And that's who they're supporting? Terrorists who don't want women to have their rights, don't want LGBTQ people get executed, bar none, and this is who you're supporting. It is so insane to me that it is laughable if it wasn't so sad, she exclaimed. California's Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom and Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis clashed over red and blue state policies in a Thursday night debate on Fox News. The debate led to fiery takes online, including several from a Golden State congressman who live-tweeted critiques of his governor's performance. Representative Kevin Kiley of California called Newsom the worst governor in America, while appearing to fact-check some of Newsom's claim. What's clear from tonight is Newsom's California is not a model for the nation. It is a warning to the nation, Kiley tweeted during the debate. Newsom claims it is Congress, not Biden, responsible for the border crisis. Joe Biden had a Democrat Senate and House for the first 2 years of his administration, and he shattered all records for illegal border crossings, he continued. Andrew Pollack, the father of a girl murdered in the Parkland, Florida school shooting, called Newsom trash during the debate. My daughter died in the Parkland mass shooting. Ron DeSantis was not even governor when it happened, but I'm sure as hell glad he became governor shortly after, Pollack wrote. Criticisms of Newsom tended to focus on failed policies, while DeSantis's critics tended to insult and attack him personally. McDonald's is set to make major changes to their burgers, according to the Wall Street Journal. The company said that the new and improved burgers will include over 50 modifications. We can do it quick, fast, and safe, but it doesn't necessarily taste great. So we want to incorporate quality into where we're at, Chris Young, McDonald's Senior Director of Global Menu Strategy, told the Wall Street Journal. Burgers will be cooked in smaller batches for a more uniform sear. The changes will include toppings that the company describes as fresher and meatier. The Big Mac will get a brioche bun in addition to its signature sesame seeds. At McDonald's headquarters in Chicago, Chef Chad Schaefer has been perfecting the new burger patties for 7 years. He said that the old McDonald's burger recipe was kind of dry. Russia's Supreme Court declared that the international gay rights movement is an extremist organization, the New York Times reported Thursday. The ruling in a lawsuit filed by the Ministry of Justice followed a crackdown by Russian President Vladimir Putin's government that has lumped gay communities together with Ukraine war opponents as potential sources of Western influence. It could result in criminal prosecutions for something as simple as displaying symbols like the rainbow flag, the Times reported. You are already marked as foreign, as bad, as a source of propaganda, said Alexander Kondakov, a Russian sociologist at University College Dublin. And now you are labeled an extremist, and the next step is terrorist. CNN's latest attempt to revive its failing ratings met with deafening silence on Wednesday. King Charles, the weekly show hosted by Gayle King and Charles Barkley, drew just 501,000 viewers for its debut, according to same-day Nielsen ratings. It finished a distant third among the big cable news channels in total viewers and didn't move the needle from CNN's recent averages in the hour. In fact, it ranks as the smallest audience of any of CNN's primetime debuts this year. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.